What's going on?
The blue light's on.
Oh. Do you need this thing?
No. Pardon me. I'm gonna work my magic.
Should I stop?
No. It's right here.
Okay.
Oh, frick. Why did I get so fat?
Oh, jeez, you're telling me. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, I wonder how long that's been unplugged for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technical difficulties. Welcome back.
Well, I figure. You just want to start from the top?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's get that energy. 3, 2, 1. At the romantic adventure with Razorback there and his good friend Magnetron. Little seeds of romance blossoming in the prehistoric Earth.
It's beautiful.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Mm-hmm.
There's some abuse that goes on there, but I'm pretty sure there's some abuse that goes on behind the trees, you know what I'm saying?
That was a little bit Will Smithy of you. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, I've been watching too much Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mama, no!
When he catches...
His mom and...
That's literally the episode I just watched last night. That's so funny.
How does this keep happening?
I don't know, because that to me was one of the best parts. that was like one of his funniest moments in the whole show.
He's just like... What I love about that moment is he wakes up the entire house because he's having a meltdown. I haven't seen that episode since I was in like high school, but damn. That part sticks out to me.
Yeah, no, it's because it was perfect. Just out of curiosity, did you get their names wrong on purpose, or was that just an actual mistake of yours? Razorback and... Was that... I just wondering if it was like intentionally...
No, that was a mistake.
Okay, because it's like you got them both just kind of wrong enough.
Oh, well, you read the comics once.
Okay.
Okay, good. So we're in our space.
Yeah, we're in the zone, everybody.
We got this.
The band of Predacons that are now on Earth are Megamatron, he's the leader. Transketo, Spitter.
Sorry. Let's try it again.
Okay, I was gonna say right on each moment you go. I had a guy spit in my face once. True story.
Did you punch him in the face?
No, I was just kind of shocked that it happened because I never seen. Like I just got off a bus, so he walks up to me, spits a wad in my face, and then he's like, "What?" and then walked off. And I was just like, what the hell just happened? I was like in grade 9. I was like really young. Oh. And I didn't have anything to clean it off except for a receipt in my pocket. So I just like took it off with this paper receipt and I just beelined it home and showered. Because it smelled like cigarettes and booze and it was really, ugh. So I'm assuming that's what Spitter spat at him.
Old hobo saliva? He
wasn't even old. He was a younger guy. Older than me at the time, but like...
If you're watching this video...
Yeah, asshole.
F*** you.
So...
You don't know what you started, son.
Yeah, Predacon Paul's coming for you.
That episode, like The Low Road, had a lot of really funny moments.
Yeah, well, I love it. It's great.
I have a hostage.
Why, so you do.
No wonder Tarantula's just so sore at Megatron. He's like, I never forgive him for that.
No. What they're doing...
That was a total missed opportunity for the last episode.
Oh yeah, this is for the low road. You're right.
Yeah.
Shame. That's there's always a few jokes that I come up with later on. I'm like, oh,
damn. This is for the low road. He's like referencing the episode title. What's the low road?
What are you talking about? Are you waking?
Yup.
For some bacon.
Yup.
He's a big pig.
Yup.
You can be a big pig too. Hoi! Hey, Predacon Paul!
Yes, Decepticon Doug?
What can you catch from a vampire in the wintertime?
I don't know.
Frostbite!
It's over 9,000! Take that, you. You know what I'm talking about. You're gonna try to be a dick about us saying 9,000 in that one video? Well, guess what? We just did it again.
Oh.
You're not the boss of me.
From the Marvelous Scene video? Mm-hmm. I doubt that guy subscribed to us.
I don't care.
If he was annoyed by that one video, I doubt he's gonna look through all our stuff and go yeah, these guys are great.
I mean, we are pretty great.
Yeah, but he doesn't think so.
Well, I think so.
So let's continue making fun of him.
His mom thinks so.
Oh.
Maximal Pizza Party is now a real thing. Wait, what's a better name for the Maximal Pizza place?
I don't know, because obviously Predacon Pizza has the power of alliteration behind it. But Maximal... Maximal
Megabyte Pizza.
Maximizing crusts.
Primal's Pizza Place.
Primal's Pizza Place.
Yeah.
I love it. And the slogan is pizza that's just prime.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take it back.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Do you think Megatron thought he killed Tarantulas in the last episode by throwing him in lava?
Probably.
Like, does Megatron know that this is how Tarantulas died, or did he just think Tarantulas was...
I think he tossed him assuming that he himself wasn't incompetent. And it turned out that he was just stupid.
He does the exact same thing that Tarantulas did.
Yeah.
He's like, I threw him in lava. That is proven to kill anyone. And then he goes off and flies away and says, "Enter the dragon."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And beware the dragon's wrath and all that stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to touch on for this episode?
Yeah. If they would be consistent in the power scaling of, I don't know, let's say Cheetor, that'd be nice. But he gets taken out by a web, just goes, and he's just like, I guess I'm falling asleep. This is the guy who took out, and was so fast that he took out almost all the Predacons at the same time. And spun Megatron like a top. And then he went flying, and then he did this Wile E. Coyote thing. And he's been blasted before, and he heals himself with that weird tentacle thing. And in this episode, he just gets, taken out with a net. But
wait, which one of them was Annette?
Annette? Oh, you didn't see her. She was the other spider bot that he replaced Black Arachne.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because we got Tarantulas.
I missed her. Yeah. Yeah, she was... underutilized. Very, very underutilized.
Severely underutilized. But I can see her going places. If we've got any more episodes left.
Thank you for rolling with that.
A web. There we go. So a web. What have the Italians ever done for us? They gave me this hairstyle.
Is that right? Is that an Italian hairstyle?
Yeah.
I can see it.
The Godfather and all that movies, they always slick their hair back.
It's true, they do. Yeah.
They're all like, I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. This hairstyle.
Yeah, the God Barber, great film.
What?
So anyway,
I'm gonna make you a hairstyle you can't refuse. It actually reminds me of Halo 2.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, when you're on Delta Halo and you're going after the Prophet of Regret, and you're in this submersible, so you end up on one building thing, some 400 structure. Then you get into this submersible and it goes psh, and then you get to see these ruins and stuff.
Okay.
And then it goes up into the other one, and then you fight the Prophet of Regret.
I just thought it was like a Disneyland ride or something. But you know what? Halo's cooler than Disneyland.
Halo's cooler than Beast Wars.
Hot takes, everybody. Hot takes. Woo! That's not what the people of Beast Wars Wednesday want to hear. What are you talking about, man? You're trying to alienate our audience.
Well, if they're Mexican, then they're already aliens.
Well, only if they're Mexicans that have illegally entered. Well, they could be legal aliens. But
then they're Mexicans.
Not if right. But if they're Mexicans in Mexico, then they're not aliens at all. Then they're just natives.
Actually, let's talk about the visual. Dun 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 dun. Wait, what does he say? This is Rob.
Yeah. Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
I did like how in Star Fox 64, you see the Gray Fox going into the asteroid field, and there's a pair of asteroids coming, and it's pew pew, and it just nukes them both, and then one asteroid hits the wing and just shatters. Mm-hmm. It's yeah.
This is little attention to detail. That's really cool.
What was your favorite level? I can tell what mine is. It's one where you're in all range mode and you have to attack those saucers.
Oh, that's fun. That's a fun one. Yeah, I really like it. The Independence Day one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also kind of like the one where you're chasing the train with the Landmaster.
No.
Okay.
This is Star Fox, not Tank Police.
Okay, I'm wrong, guys. Everybody, I'm an idiot. I want
What
you
a
to...
lovable idiot.
Next time you see me in person, find me, look at me in the eye, and tell me I'm an idiot. That'll make me feel a lot better.
You know what would be really awkward is in a year from now when you forget you made this joke, someone's actually going to walk up to you at a con or something. You go, "You're an idiot." And you're going to go... and then I'm probably going to jump over the table and be like, "How dare you! You told me to say it!"
Yapti Neck is a much better song than the Jedi Rocks at Jabba's Palace. Can we agree on that?
Which one is Yapti Neck?
And then instead of the... Now we go, okay. Yeah, you know, just because that one's kind of...
Lava!
Yeah. So,
I hate that scene.
yeah, well, the original is just much better. The,
Arr! He's holding a thermal detonator.
They're actually very good at that. Not Neon Numb. What's his name? Salacious Crumb. Salacious Crumb, yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Yeah.
Because you are experiencing the reveal through the character on screen.
Yeah.
By having the camera pan over as well. And it's just this very effective bit of storytelling. Mm-hmm. It's like you say, don't give the audience all the eggs in the basket first before they hunt for them on Easter time, because it's no fun for everyone.
Yeah. Directly quoted. I feel like you just are an echo chamber.
And Dinobot's like, I'm having some second thoughts because I don't think that's very honorable. And Klingon warriors do not attack defenseless people. Don't use the H word in my house. And Dinobot's like, whoa, you just said the H word to me. You said house.
Remember books on tape? Did you ever have any of those?
No.
I had a Return of the Jedi book on tape.
Was it good?
It was a kid's condensed version. Okay, there's two things I remember really well. Is that they actually got Anthony Daniels to narrate it. And I remember their Darth Vader sounded terrible. It was like a really, really bad version of Darth Vader. Like,
so kind of like the voice acting from the video games we played?
Yeah.
2 Halloweens ago?
Basically.
We're going down.
They put on the proper distortion, but a guy who was talking kind of like this. I'm Darth Vader. And it was like...
I'm Darth Vader.
I'm like, I don't think that's James Earl Jones.
They couldn't afford him. So then, I don't remember what happens because I literally just read them.
Yeah. I might be steering the ship on this one, guys.
I'll chime in every once in a while.
Yeah, don't worry. We need him for the quips.
What did the penguin even do? He literally didn't do anything except sit there like this the whole time.
Yeah.
Look how tough I am.
He's like, I really should have prepared differently because I'm very slow on land, even though I'd be super fast in water. But we're not going in water.
But just in case they needed to go into the water.
If they need to go, I guess they needed at least one guy to be able to go into the water.
Bunny didn't do shit either.
No, he seemed to want to at least, but he didn't really do anything.
No.
Other than he flexed his bunny-like muscles.
Yeah.
The thing is that bunnies, the muscle is all in their back legs. Mm-hmm. Like rabbit legs are strong back legs. Like they can kick so hard that they can actually break their own back if they're not properly secured. Like if you're holding them upside down and they start kicking, they could break their spine with the power of their legs. But he didn't do that. Hey, Tasmania kid, that's what happens when your name is stupid, okay?
How about, what was it, like Nuts and Bolts or something? Some idiot?
There was a guy named Drill Nuts.
Drill Nuts, yeah. Like, what, really?
Yeah.
Like Doug said, scraping the bottom of the barrel. What's next, an earthworm? Like,
yeah, can you imagine an earthworm transformer? That would just be
like this big.
It's like it's like those really cheap Beast Wars toys that were from McDonald's, where like you just pulled some legs out, you flipped a thing around, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's a robot.
And they just got the arms that do this.
Yeah, exactly. Like this.
Yeah. They never actually showed him getting blasted. He was just like, "Don't make me do this," and then the next panel.
Yeah, you see his sad face, and then you see him crying. In the zombie apocalypse, we're all gonna have to kill a loved one sooner or later. Paul, I want you to know, if you get bit before me, I'll get you right there.
Wait until I'm dead.
Well, yeah, I want us to, like, if you get bit, and like, okay, well, we got a little bit of time before you convert. Any movies you want to review?
It's not going to be anybody left to watch it.
What? You mean YouTube could go down the drain if a zombie apocalypse happens? Nay, I say, nay.
That would probably happen. People would have like YouTube shows like day 1 with the apocalypse or day 2.
And then at some point it's going to go down the drain, but...
Someone's going to be live streaming and you'll be watching them, and then zombies get into their house and then they get eaten on live TV like that, or live. That's how it would happen.
But now, I guess you and I both are closer to being 20 years graduated from high school than 10 years. Yeah, I'll let that sink in. I'm really not stoked. Oh, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock? Oh, wow. I guess we're going to have to give this a few minutes. Ding, ding, ding,
Thank
ding.
you to all of our essential service workers, police, fire, ambulance, security.
Especially security.
We love you. That, if you can hear it, is for you. Just kind of want to get up and dance a little bit.
I'll wait till the trumpet comes in.
Your hair's really long.
Yeah, she's gonna get a haircut pretty soon, actually. Because
I like it. It's kind of cool.
well, yeah, but she wanted it specifically for the wedding.
Lying down on it.
It's true. It's true. It's a problem. And
I used to lie on my own hair. Like I'd go to get up,
oh yeah,
and I'd be like,
that's right. Back when it was long-haired Paul,
yeah,
vintage Paul.
vintage Paul.
I almost made a regrettable decision many years ago. I was in a relationship, and she was sort of a
Not a lover of Transformers.
just wanted to live a very minimalist lifestyle, and as such, didn't like clutter and stuff like that. And she was really pushing me to get rid of a lot of my things.
This isn't clutter.
Well, that's the thing, is that I kept my Beast Wars toys in a box. You know, I kept them. And I had a good place for them, and I kept them separate. And I got rid of some stuff that I knew that I didn't need and I didn't really want anymore. And getting rid of the Beast Wars toys, it just didn't feel right. You know, they were very special toys to me when I was a kid. It was them and Lego. I loved them and Lego, and I still have a lot of my Lego too. And it was just kind of a part of me that I didn't want to let go.
I get that.
And now look at this. I'm really glad I didn't, because again, who would have known that I would have a show called Beast Wars Wednesday, and that I would have people
I knew it.
begging, not really begging, but requesting to see the toy collection. And so, hey, look at that. It's come in handy. I really wish I could see some of the ones that you did have, like the Dragon Megatron, and
He was huge.
and Guy's Tiger. No, he didn't have Tiger. It was the Optimal Optimus.
Optimal Optimus, yeah.
Yeah, well, even then, Optimal Optimus would be great.
That was a cool toy.
I almost considered getting an Optimal Optimus, because there's been a few re-releases and stuff of it, but I did settle on the Masterpiece Primal instead, because I just felt like it was...
I think that's a great way to start your Masterpiece collection. You know, one thing that kind of disappointed me about this toy...
What's that? Mm-hmm.
Well, not the toy, but the character. He's got these crab legs. Those would have made great, like, either, like, missile launchers or, like... or blasters or something. Like, like the spiders all have, like, those 8 legs that they can just shoot with. Like, Black Arachnia uses hers quite often. This guy doesn't have those in his little leg thingers. And I thought it was a shame, because, like look at them.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if, like, each one had the equivalent firepower of, like, Transmetal Optimus's, like, shoulder cannons?
Well, you know what we need to do? We need to write them up. Give them a call and say, like, hey, you guys...
What were you thinking?
Really dropped the ball.
What we need to do is call them and say, go back in time and do it better.
Paul loves it when Tigatron goes full hippie.
We were given a pair.
We were given a paradise!
Shut up. That'd be nice if they, like, released the island with the obelisk in the middle.
Oh.
And you could just, like, set it as, like, a centerpiece in a room.
And to scale.
To scale. So, to add context, I was on Star Trek The Cruise and I got to meet Tasha Yar, Denise Crosby. And as an actor myself, I just started asking her all these questions about, like, preparation for, like, this role, and then like her coming back, and like I was talking about specific scenes, and she's like, whoa, Paul, let me stop you there. That was 30 years ago. And I was like, right. But to me, it was yesterday because I just watched those episodes, right?
And I guess, you know, they
And
probably
I watch them all the time, too. So to me, they're timeless, right?
And but you gotta, when you're on the show, I doubt that you watch the show all the time.
Well, to quote Guy Fleegman from Galaxy Quest, did you guys even watch the show?
Suddenly, that whole group of like G1 fans was on board with Beast Wars. Not everybody,
Bandwagon fans.
but a lot of them. No, I mean, you know, you're not wrong though. It's true. It's like when the Canucks start to win, and everyone's like, "Yeah, Canucks." I'm like, "You guys, come on."
They're like, yay, hockey!
Yeah, you weren't really Canucks fans before this.
My friends and I, like, every hockey game, we try to catch it at the bar. I spent so much money on alcohol. Because, like, we were just always at the bar watching the hockey games. And we were always in our jerseys. Always around the playoffs. If the Flames were in the playoffs, all of a sudden, there's all these diehard fans. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
How much money did you spend on booze? And appies. But I hate to judge people on that because, like, not everyone has time to fuck around and watch sports, right?
Yeah.
What would you want in the Massacre at Omicron movie?
I would like to see the old depth charge and how he changed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that character stuff would be really interesting. There'd be some great battles because Protoform X is a powerhouse.
It'd be nice to see him not so unstoppable because they have arsenals, and to see him like get taken down and then sort of they're like, oh, we got him, and then he just
heals
and he gets up,
gets back up. Yeah, totally. Because he can be stopped. He just will come back.
Like, who did depth charge lose that would turn him to the dark side like that?
You know, to just really get to know who his friends were and like what that.
Or maybe he had a love interest.
Possibly.
Maybe he ate his friends. I mean, like the things that Rampage talks about doing, and he's like, "Oh, your friends were delicious," and like you ate his friends. No wonder he wants to kill you.
Yeah, I mean, no one's eaten my friends, so I don't know what it'd be like.
Let's hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah,
I'm one of your friends.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It'd be funny if like there was a moment where they like operated on him and put the spark back into Megatron. He was like, oh my goodness, what the hell? What did I do? You guys okay?
Oh boy!
You see what I almost did?
Did I do that?
I am so sorry.
Lock me up. Put me behind bars. I clearly can't be trusted. And why Waspinator was pretty much unaffected by the fact that Starscream took over his body. Mm-hmm. Megatron is seriously affected by other Megatron spark. Mm-hmm. That kind of drives him mad. Primal had to like grow and like his body had to completely change in order to accommodate Optimus Prime spark.
The difference though is Prime has the spark of leadership.
Yes,
right?
yeah, the Matrix played into that as well. But I think it's just funny that like those two, they were altered by the sparks that they took on. Waspinator takes on a spark. At the end of it, he's still Waspinator.
Yeah,
he's like, Waspinator has a headache in his whole body.
And then put his head back on. Oh no, isn't Megatron putting him back together?
Yeah, Megatron clunk. Also, because that explosion that blew Waspinator to pieces enough that Starscream's spark went flying back into space, Waspinator's still fine. Well, what happened is that we shot Possession. We shot it already. It was completely out of focus. And I'm like, I can't use this. I guess we have to shoot it again. And it just so happened that it was getting so close to Halloween, we're like, well, with Possession being there, why don't we make this a Halloween episode? And then we just kind of brought in all the Halloween stuff. And
we already had it set up on the deck.
Yeah.
We already had all the Halloween stuff out there. Jamie and I we used to decorate the apartment. And then we were just in the living room watching the episode again to sort of like refresh our memory. And then Doug and I were like, let's just put this stuff on the set.
Yeah. And then it became a tradition every Halloween.
We had always planned on planning these things. Like, we got a whole year. Let's make this work. And then life would happen. It'd be like 2 days before shooting. We'd be like, oh, fudge. What are we going to do?
And then we more or less kind of threw it together. Especially that one with the video games. We got really crafty with that. Jangling like the games and
getting hit and it turned us into skeletons.
But it was just so much fun.
Navi, help.
Yeah, Navi. Having her around for the occasional jokes was really great. We miss her dearly. We loved her very much. If you call up J.K. Rowling and be like, hey, so did you know exactly how the Harry Potter series was going to end when you wrote the first book? Chances are she'd say no. What she did and what the Beast Wars writers did was
She made Optimus Primal gay.
Yeah. Of course, she wouldn't say it outright. She would
Yeah.
say it like just in her tweets later on.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. 'Cause you gotta like let people catch on their own. It's quiet.
Dun, dun, dun,
Too
dun,
quiet.
Dun, dun, dun.
Doorbell
Dun,
roll.
dun, 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 dun.
Use the boost to get through. You're becoming more like your father. Only I may roll like that.
I love that game.